Hello guys and welcome back to Leet Logics. This is the patching array problem from LeetCode and the number for this is 330. So in this problem we are given with a sorted integer array nums and an integer n, and we have to add or patch elements to the array such that any number in the given range 1 to n that is inclusive can be formed by the sum of some elements of the array. So and we have to return the minimum number of patches required. So let's see, we have an example nums equal to 1, 1 and 3 and n equal to 6. So from current value of nums, the only number which can be formed is 1, 3 and their sum, that is 4. And we need to create all the elements from 1 to 6. That means we have 2 missing in here and 5 missing in here. 2 and 5 are missing. So we need to add elements such that 2 and 5 can be created. So 2 and 5, how can be created? If we add 2 to the nums, so the nums becomes 1, 2 and 3, and using 1, 2, 3 all the elements can be formed. Like you can see 1, 2, 3, 1, 3 will form 4, 2, 3 will form 5 and 1, 2, 3 will form 6. So 1 to 6 all will be formed. So we need only one patch, that is 2. So how to do this? The key to identify the smallest number of patches is to find out the smallest number which cannot be formed or which is missing. And if the missing is already in the array, we include it and check for the next missing array. And if the missing is not in the array, then we need to add it, that means patch it in the given array, that is the nums array. So we do this, we'll find the smallest missing element value accordingly, and the goal is to minimize the number of patches. So let's see for the example. We have seen for the first example. Now let's see for the second example. Suppose we have nums equal to 1, 5 and 10 and n equal to 20. So for this we need two patches, that is 2 and 4 should be added, and let's see how. So we first initialize the missing value with 1, because 1 is the initial value. 1 is already in the element, so no need to add. Now the next missing element is 2. The element which can be formed is 5, so we need to patch 2. So the updated missing value is 4 now, and patches is 1. And similarly, if you will check for another, then you can find 4 as the missing value as well, because as soon as you add 2, 3 automatically can be formed using 1 and 2. So 3 can be formed. Now we have to do it for 4. 4 cannot be formed using any elements, so we need to patch 4. When as soon as we add 4, then since 5 was already there, so 5 can be formed. Now the next element is 5 can be formed. Now next element is 6. 6 can be formed using 4 and 2, which we have added. Now 7 we can form using 5 and 2. 8 can be also formed similarly using other elements. So the total number of patches which will be required for the question will be 2, and that will be answer. Now let's come to the coding section, but before that, do like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel if you are new to the channel. So the first step was to find the missing element, which is initialized with 1. Then we'll count the number of patches equal to 0. Then we have the index equal to 0 as well. Now while the missing is less than equal to n, since we are taking in the range 1 to n, and if index is less than nums.length, index should be valid, and nums of index is less than equal to missing. So in this case, what we'll do, missing will be added to nums.index and index plus plus, else missing will be added to missing itself and patches will be increased by 1. So this is a step when we are not finding any value which is we are finding a value that is not present in the nums array, then we need to create a patch, and that's why. So we return the patches. Let's check the sample test cases. So the sample test cases pass. Now let's run for the hidden test cases as well. So the hidden test cases also pass with a good time complexity and a memory complexity. So the time complexity for this is actually O of m, where m is the length of array nums, and space complexity is O of 1 because we are not using any extra space. So I hope you understood the logic. Do like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. You can also check the C++, Java, Python, JavaScript solution by going to the solutions panel, and then you can see the hot. This solution is my solution. You can check LenSaTech 6. Here you can find the intuition, the approach, complexity, in detail explanation and summary using tables. Then you can find the Java code, C++, Python, JavaScript. And yes, do remember to upvote and like the video, share it with your friends. Thank you for watching the video. Have a nice day.